So once you pop these guys out, it basically walks you through everything on the back here, what to do. The first step, foremost, if somebody's not waking up, I'd get on 911 right away and call them because time is of the essence.
Okay.
The average time one of these actually works to reverse the effect is about 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
So by calling 911 in advance, it's the best thing you can do for them because even after you give it, even if they come through, it's going to wear off in about 3 to 5 minutes, even in an accidental overdose, and they're going to be right back in the same place that they were before in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
So you need to get the emergency services there as fast as possible. Okay. And they'll try to talk you out of it that they don't need it. No, call EMT services, get them there because they still need to assess the patient to make sure they don't reverse back into a respiratory depression. Okay. So after 3, basically what you do is you have them there laying there, take that plunger and you put it up in the nostril. What I usually say is kind of hook the outside air like that. So it pulls it out a little bit and then just push it firmly and push that all up in there in one dose inside the nostril. They should start to wake up. What that does is it displaces the opioid from their receptors so that hopefully that they can start breathing again. The other part is they're going to feel it. If they're taking that for pain, they're on it for chronic pain, and it was an accidental overdose or something like that, they're going to wake up. They might be pretty pissed because they're going to be in pain.
Okay.
So they could become belligerent. They could become very active. But like I said, time is of the essence. 3 to 5 minutes, they might go back into respiratory depression. The second dose, you have that just in case EMT's not there. If they start to it's starting to wear off and they're starting to kind of go incoherent again. Other nostril, pop the whole dose. Keep them going. That gives the EMT services up to 10 minutes to get there. Most EMT, I think the average time is around 7 to 8 minutes, most places in the country.
Okay.
So that's kind of the gist of it. But read through that. Anybody else that would be potentially have access to this that you'd want to know, walk through them. They even say here, wait 2 to 3 minutes between the dose because it takes a second to work.
Okay.
So you get that first dose, 2 to 3 minutes, still haven't woke up, give them that second dose automatically.
Okay.
So, other than that, that's about it with that. In the event that it wasn't an opioid, that's okay. This medication typically does not cause side effects.
Okay.
So even if they were on, let's say, a benzodiazepine overdose where they just took way too many Xanaxes or something like that, and they're incoherent, that's okay. And you can still give it to them. It's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to cause a hiccup at the emergency room. When in doubt, administer it, is what they're saying. Okay?
Okay.
The only time it could be an issue is in the event you give it to somebody that has an allergic reaction. But how are you going to know that unless they've ever had it?
Right.
You won't know. So the rule of thumb is go ahead and administer it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And then are you CPR certified?
No, sir.
Do you know how to give CPR if you had to?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. Sometimes that, even though that medication reverses it, they're in respiratory depression, you may still have to provide rescue breaths. So brushing up on that's always a good idea too.
Okay,
ask for
awesome.
signature on
Thank
that guy there. If you end up having to use it or this medication goes expired, the date on the label will say 1 year from today.
Okay.
These are good till June of 2026, so it's accurate.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, if in the event you do have to use it, stop in. You can always run another one through. There is a limitation to how many Iowa will pay for in a year. So once that's up, then it's up. But I've never seen it where it has not paid for it. So. And then I don't have a good answer for this one. One of the questions was, what do I do? How do I store it? You can't store it in a hot car. Don't leave it in a hot car. That's not good for the medication.
Okay.
But in terms of how do you keep it on hand, readily available, I don't have a good answer for that one. Unless you always pack a cooler every day and just have that in.
Right.
And then just keep it cooler than with the outside temperature. That's about the best recommendation I can give you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a great